Now, as many of you are aware that each and every week on Tuesday we get the insurance registration coming from some of our favorite EV stocks like Nio. Well, today we got the insurance registration from the period starting on the 10th to the 16th of June 2024. Now, as seen on the screen in Nio, so total NEV insurance registrations of around 3,400. Now, I must say this again, it's a low number than what I expected. You know that my projections were around 4,000 at least. And to get to see now that Nio produced or their NEV insurance registration was 3,400, it is something that, of course, yeah, it's not good because now the total cumulative, I'm sure we are sitting around 8,000, which makes it maybe a mission or a big mission for Nio to get over the 20,000 insurance registrations like we thought. We are starting to see that probably indeed the guidance that Nio gave during their Q4 earnings of between 18 and 20,000 might be accurate because the insurance registrations are not coming as aggressive. I know that we still got 2 weeks to go, but and in the last 2 weeks we usually get high figures or big numbers, but as it stands now, things are not promising that will go over 20,000. But one thing for sure, based on what we saw from the last week of May, things are possible. Hey, we can still get to it, but it is becoming more difficult for Nio to go over 20,000, which therefore might mean that the guidance, like I said, they gave of 18 and 20,000 might be accurate, and that's what we need to expect from Nio this month. So yeah, man, 3,400 it's what they got for last week, and we are now left with 2 weeks, which the second last week is the week that we are in right now, and hopefully we get a much better insurance registration next week on Tuesday. But as it stands, like I said, over 20,000, I think is becoming more, or it will be more difficult for Nio to get all those insurance registration. And something that, of course, I also noticed from these insurance registrations is that the source for the insurance registration, guess who's the source? The source, once again, is Leoro, because Leoro, ladies and gents, in the past 2 weeks, they've been on fire. There's no doubt about that. I mean, last week they saw over 10,000 insurance registrations. The week before that, they saw over 10,000 insurance registrations. They are just on fire, and I'm not surprised why the source for this news is Leoro, or the source that provided the CNF post with this is, of course, Leoro. I mean, the times that they were reporting below 10,000 insurance registration, for some weird reason they stopped sharing these results. But to get to see them sharing once again, I suppose they are happy with their numbers and they are confident, and I must say it's pretty good numbers, and thumbs up to them. But for Nio, ladies and gents, we just hope things get better, and yeah, if we don't get the over 20,000, 18 to 20,000 as what Nio gave, I suppose it will still be acceptable, because that is what they said they will do anyways. Over 20,000, it was just me thinking that if they are to continue with the insurance registration, or with the kind of insurance registration we saw them produce or deliver in May, then we will easily see a new record, which it might not be the case, ladies and gents, because of the low insurance registration figures we are getting. I mean, on last week's report it was 3,500. This week's report 3,400, which might be showing us that Nio might not deliver over 20,000, but deliver within their guidance of 18 and 20,000. Otherwise, with all that, guys, Xiaomi SU7, ladies and gents, at least things are getting better there. They saw over 2,500. Xpeng also saw over 2,000 insurance registrations, which was better than the, I think, 1,800 they saw last week, which, yeah, there is some improvement on some of the EV stocks. But Nio, of course, they saw a 2% or around 2% decline from the 3,500 we saw last week. So yeah, man, we hope for the best. We hope that in the last 2 weeks Nio can do much better than what they are doing now. I just hope to see at least Nio, even if they fail to go over 20,000, but they get closer to the upper guidance, and that is, of course, the 20,000 which they gave during their Q1 earnings. Otherwise, that's all from me. and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And I still remain long and strong onto the Nio stock. I still believe that will be rewarded in the long term, which those that are taking these low trading prices opportunities to scoop load the boat, we will be rewarded together, because blue sky will come. You already know the fundamentals, or the existing current fundamentals of Nio, as I always try to give you the updates on this channel. Otherwise, do your own due diligence before you load the boat. Increase your holdings onto this stock, because this stock can be quite volatile. Otherwise, that's all from me, and God bless you all.